Mac Miller hated Trump, says Malkuth X. I know. That's why he died. You know who else hated Trump? That other angsty white guy, so-called white, from Lincoln Park. He hated Trump. And look at him now. He's dead. He committed suicide. Hanged himself, I think. Chester Bennington. Psh, shameful. Don't hate Trump, guys. It's not good for you. Or gals. I wonder how... and never mind. I don't want to get into Robin Williams. Speaking of all these people. Reese is ugh as a mug. Says Lord Bibby 42. Anyway. Thank you for putting up with that with me, guys. Let me get to some super chats here. Wow, lots of interesting posts over there in Odyssey. What's up, guys? Lord 42 of the Bibby gave a super chat on streamlabs.com/The Hake Report and stated, Hake, it's an honor having my Bibby's bodacious birthday bash extraordinaire take place during James Hake birthday celebration extravaganza tomorrow. Here's a little extra for the root beers. Drink them responsibly. Happy birthday, Hake. Well, thank you, Lord Bibby 42. I appreciate it. And he also states, and also, please don't show Ellen Page shirtless again. I get all nauseous, man. Nauseated, he means. Nauseous. You're better than that, Hake. I know. But do you at least appreciate that I put a black rectangle over where her breasts used to be? Such a terrible shame. How old is that woman? Ellen Page age. 34 years old. And Google corrects me. Elliot Page. Canadian. Does anything good come from Canada other than some of my callers? And Nick the Anchor Baby. He came through Canada. Norm MacDonald. All right. 5'1", quote unquote, married to another fellow female. What a mess. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know what? Ooh. Let me just play a couple of more clips for you guys. I wanted to share, just to remind you about Hillary Clinton. You guys saw that Hillary Clinton woman? You saw her yesterday crying, and she's like putting her hand over to her heart, where her heart is supposed to be anyway. Well, she does have a physical heart. I don't know if she has a real spiritual heart, right? She has no soul. I just wanted to remind you, Hillary Clinton, self-important woman, can't let go of losing. By the way, well, I won't say it about what Trump did. I don't want to get censored. Hillary Clinton, I tweeted you the long version. Here's the short version. Just a little reminder about this woman. I'm excited to invite you to join my new master class. And I was told by the Fallen State producer that her master class is in resilience. Resilience. Whatever. She is a sociopath, says Dan Clifton. She is truly wicked, says Lord A.O. It's funny, you lords. And the ladies don't call themselves ladies, they call themselves duchesses and other things. It's an inside joke among the live chat of the JLP and the Hake fans and friends, or chatters. Masterclass is where anyone can learn from the world's best. Hillary Clinton is the world's best in resilience. No, I would say Trump has some better resilience than feeble, sick, unhealthy Hillary Rodham Clinton. I would say. That's my statement. Anyway, They're from San Francisco. Port. Lord Bibby 42 with a couple of super chats here. Partially inappropriate. Hey, Mark Ruffalo is a total beta. He looks like he enjoys, I dare not repeat this, getting something by, I can't even repeat the last part. But thank you, Lord Bibby 42. Lord Bibby 42. Caller William is always spot on, he states with another super chat on streamlabs.com/The Hake Report. I forgot about that call from Tony. Bring back shame and shame Tony, that big dummy. What a big old dum-dum. Am I right? Thank you, Lord Bibby 42. Appreciate that. And thank you, guys.
Lord Bibby 42 on Streamlabs. That's Lord spelled Lawd. Says, Jesse, crew, and chat, I apologize for my behavior the last few weeks. I felt I needed to become a lord to be at peace with getting older. I am reminded that peace comes from within, and you can have it at any age. Shout out to the chat.
Absolutely. As long as you're alive, you can have peace. But you can only get it from the peacemaker, and that is from God through Christ. That's the only way. There's no other choice. Thank you.
Mr. Turkey Man Stinky Boy with another one on Streamlabs says, ancient people did not know that the brain was the seat of thinking, so they didn't live out of their heads the way that we do. They thought of themselves living out of their hearts. Living from your heart requires you to be still for answers, insight, and wisdom.
Amazing. That's right. I wish and I desire that every human being discover the religion within, to live from the then. I'm telling you. And you're hearing this from a country boy, uneducated boy, cotton field boy. I didn't just know this, but I'm telling you, for 31 years, I've just grown in it, grown in it, grown in it, grown in it. You want to live from within. A new religion is within. The kingdom of heaven is within. Christ made it possible. Stop being so shallow and outwardly. Give living from within a try. You have nothing to lose but that outwardly shallow, miserable life. All right? You give it a try. Okay.
Malkuth X with the diamond on D-Live asks, how do you deal with people wanting to see you defeated?
By not resenting them. They cannot help it. Believe me, they have no love. And so they can't help it. Their nature is of evil. And in that nature, there's no good. They are miserable people, first of all, but do not resent them. They cannot help it. All are born in sin. Only a few will find that straight and narrow path. Just stay away from the resentment. Wish them well. Those who wish you the worst, you wish them well. Really. It's amazing. Good question.
Erica Rodriguez on Streamlabs says, good morning, JLP and family. So happy to see you back, Jesse. My sister is watching your show this morning. Can I please get a, what a slut?
I can't call your sister a slut. I don't know anything about your sister.
I'll give him the drop, though.
Oh, okay.
That's a slut.
Yeah, that's coming from me. What the?
That's coming from the drop. It's not coming from me either.
Right. I don't know your sister. What the?
Thank you, Erica.
But thank you.
Let's see here. Lord Baby 42 on Streamlabs says, my female boss is a is a slut and something else. I wish her well, though, getting it off my chest a day early.
Amazing. Wish them well. Don't judge.
Lord Baby 42 on Streamlabs. Jesse, how are Hake's sideburns looking? He has to grow them out until January 15th for a $100 donation. Also, how is Nick's 180-pound bench press coming along? Who will get the $100 donation first? Place your bets now.
Amazing. I haven't noticed Hake sideburn. When he comes on today, you'll be able to see that. I haven't even noticed them at all. Maybe they're growing out. I don't know. But we'll see who wins who get the bet, who wins.
Lord Bibby 42 on Streamlabs. Let me help those people scared of their car windows being broken. It looks less awkward if you just roll the windows down rather than leaving the trunk open.
I know. What now?
That or vote better and stand up for yourself.
That's right. They were referring to the story I gave you in the first hour, I believe, where in San Francisco, the break-ins are so bad into the cars and things like that, that some people are starting to leave their trunks open, windows down. They'll put a note on the window saying, hey, the front door is open there in the car, don't break in. I took everything out. They're starting to do that, so that person is responding to that. If you didn't hear about that, you can podcast all the shows, and you'll hear. It's an amazing story, mind-blowing story. Okay.
PJ 909 with a couple of diamonds says, Merry Christmas, Jesse. Keep it 55th Street. And he asks, what was your favorite Christmas gift as a kid?
I shall always remember that. It was a little red wagon. I had wanted this little red wagon as a kid, and it kind of had to handle where you pull it, and I had wanted that. And one Christmas morning I got up, and this little red wagon was under the tree for me. And I was like, wow. I shall always remember that Santa brought me a little red wagon. So that was one of my favorite, maybe all-time favorite, but that was it. Thank you.
Nice.
What's up, guys? How did you guys like the music? Hey, play some Clapton, man. As in Eric Clapton? I wonder how I would fare as far as copyright blocking and strikes and stuff. I'm not sure. I do get copyright flagged on all of these songs, believe it or not. Hey, let's listen to Hake's sensitive music, says Lord AO. Oh, man. But they don't block me. They just make money off of it, I think. Worst Christmas song ever, says Ashy Dog. Funny. Well, anyway, Charles Manson vibe, says Name. Whoa, you serious? I don't think that I've ever listened to Charles Manson, so I couldn't tell. I cannot confirm or deny. Emperor of Cats says that he has a Charles Manson CD. How am I not surprised? Hey, this sounds like okay. It's aight. Thank you, man. A soy Christmas. Soy, yeah. I know, it is soft. I don't like that soft, precious children's music, nicey nice, cutesy, fake stuff. 4 for Clapton, or 4 for press mute, please. Don't play it. Some say a little too quiet. Anyway, well, thank you guys. Bearing with me through that. Alexandra gave a super chat. That scientist that I told you about yesterday was Charles Hatfield, a.k.a. the Rainmaker. The guy who artificially created rain, and then I think he was sued, or the government was sued for making it rain uncontrollably somewhere, allegedly. Wikipedia says he was born in Kansas, but the book I have says Minnesota, and I need to correct, he wasn't sued by the city of San Diego, but they stiffed him after the flood. Okay. Thank you, Alexandra. Can we control the weather? According to information shared by her, if it is correct, human beings can. I don't know. Charles Hatfield, the Rainmaker. Jib Jab says, James looks like a serial killer on his PayPal photo. Yeah. Lord, excuse me, Bibby42 with a super chat. Day 2 of the sideburns, Hake. Can you make it all the way to January 15th, 2022? Wear them proud, James. I got them. You see it? I don't know if you can see it at all. What a mess. You know, I shave in the shower, so I just go by feel, right? I'm like covering the dirt under my chin, under my lip, with my finger and just shaving alongside the side of my finger, and I slipped and messed up on one side. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to start using a mirror. Somebody said use a mirror, man. But thank you, Lord Baby 42. Appreciate that. It's a challenge, or he wants to donate $100 if I do this till January 15th. At first he said 6 weeks, and then he cut me some slack. That's nice.
Okay.
Lord Grimm on Streamlabs. Will the original chat lord please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Shout out to my Lord Club members. I see some folks just adding themselves to my group. Make sure you remember who started the wave. Shout out to Lord Bibby 42.
Thank you.
And it Acting White with a diamond on D Live says, Jesse, did Black Lives Matter protest hit Kentucky?
It looked like it, huh? Wow. Good point. What a mess. But it was a major storm, a tornado. Okay.
They also say, welcome back.
Thank you.
Evgeny Crosby with a diamond on D Live says, she took the kids, the dog, and the paint on the house.
That's right. She took the house, I took the pain.
That's right.
Some of her best days were my worst.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Evgeny Crosby with a diamond on D Live. Hey, Jesse, I have nothing interesting to say today.
Nice.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with being quiet.
Very nice.
It should be slow to speak and quick to hear. So right on.
Right on. Thanks for the diamond.
Yeah, thank you.
Laud Baby 42 on Streamlabs. This is a Chris Saturday appreciation super. Thank you, Chris, for all the hard work you do. You demand.
Right on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing.
Appreciate it. Laud Baby 42 on Streamlabs. Depending on where you look, you can find out that Black Lives Matter made billions of dollars minimum over the last 2 years. Where did that money go?
That's right.
Democrats, Biden, Kamala, BLM leaders, so they could buy multiple homes in rich white communities. What phonies?
Buku money. That's what they do, though. When you give someone else like that your life over, they'll take you for your money. And that's what they're doing. It's about socialism. It's about using the blacks to make money from them. It's amazing. Okay.
Laud Baby 42 on Streamlabs. Awesome call and explanation, Jesse. When you know what you have to do, you aren't thinking about it. When you are caught up in your thoughts, you aren't knowing what you should do. All thoughts are lies all the time.
Absolutely. I really want to encourage you to do the silent prayer so that you can stay in the present. You want to follow Christ, not lead, right? Not jump ahead. And miracles will happen. You will see that the Father's with you. You will live by faith and not by doubt, not by sight, right? It will become amazing. And so it's up to you, of course. I mean, can't make anyone do anything, but it's up to you. But I encourage you to watch, pray, and watch. Amazing. Okay.
Laud Baby 42 on Streamlabs. Jesse, I saw a story about a black guy loading up his truck with his grill and food, driving to Kentucky to make food for people who lost everything in the tornado from last weekend.
Nice. I remember days like that when they would have those tornadoes down in Alabama. I was a kid, so I didn't really pay attention, but I remember the churches would go out and help the people in the tornado that was affected by the tornadoes, and they would all go out and help with food or try to clean up. And I was watching this tornado issue in the Midwest again, in the South. It's so bad that it looked like you don't know where to start to rebuild. It looked like you just have to take a big bulldozer or something, just clean everything away, and just start fresh. And it's amazing to see that overnight that a tornado can come through and do that to you. The young kids have died, and I guess some are still in the hospital. It's a mess, right? We're not in control of anything, folks. Our ego wants us to think that we are, but in reality, we're not. Okay.
Laud Bibby42 on Streamlabs says, I also saw a black college basketball player clean up a mess that his coaching staff made after losing a game. Blacks are waking up. Thank you for helping to lead the way. Amazing.
For sure, there are blacks who are waking up. I hear from them all the time. And not just in America, but around the world. They just didn't know that they needed to become individuals and that they needed to forgive so their minds and everything could be renewed. They just didn't know that. But there are a lot of black men and women who are waking up. Be not deceived, all right? It is happening. They're seeking the truth, too.
All right, we'll do the rest after the break. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
thank you all. It's amazing to me that a tornado can just come and change the whole environment around you. ABC is reporting that a series of devastating tornadoes hit the Midwest on Friday and has killed dozens of people across multiple states. The confirmed death toll in Kentucky alone is now higher than any tornado in the state's history at 80. It's up to 80, and it may even go higher. They're still looking. That's horrible. That is like, when you really, really see it, it's devastating. Look at here. This is mind-blowing. Some of the buildings, like really old buildings built of brick, they came tumbling down. It's like the tornado it's stronger than the bricks. That is mind-blowing, folks. Look at their businesses all over town, like gone. Luckily, a lot of people have basements in the area in the Midwest, and they're able to go underground, and they are protected. This is in the communities where the homes were. If you're looking at it, that's where the homes were. Just gone. Life is interesting. And when I think of this and when I see this, I realize even more so how it's just devastating. This is a drone image of what really happened there. Nice home, old homes are all gone. It's to me, when I see this kind of thing, because I really, 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 really want to understand life itself, right? It made me realize even more so that in real reality, because there are two, there's a real one inside of us and a fake one on the outside. We are not in control of anything. We are literally not in control of anything, folks. It's mind-blowing to see that. Just imagine those people went to bed last night or whenever this happened and not even contemplating that the very next morning, all that they have would be gone, just like that. It's amazing. I saw this one image of, they had this big water tower that really, it was one of the tallest images or buildings in the city. And I think they have three of them, but one of them, the tornado blew it away. Blew it away. It blew it off not only did it blow it down, but it blew it away from the location that it was in. And that water tower is strong. I remember growing up in Alabama, and this time of year, there will be tornadoes. I don't ever remember us being totally affected by it in our area there on that plantation down in Alabama. But I do remember as a kid and a teenager, surrounding areas were being affected by the tornadoes. And I don't remember a time when it was as bad as this one. it seems as though they're getting worse. Unless I was just too young to understand the depths of it. You know what I mean? So I really, really wish the people well in the South and in the Midwest. And for those who lost their family members, because some people lost their family members. There was one black guy, I believe, his mother of 80, I think they said, she died in her home. Their house wiped out. They were there trying to find some old memories. But she was dead, just gone. It's amazing, folks. So I really, really wish them well there in Tennessee. It's a mess. Our battle is clearly a spiritual battle. We are a spirit living in a body. We are not our bodies. And we have been possessed by the ego, which is the evil spirit, the nature of Satan. And there's a battle going on within between the light of God and the darkness of Satan, the evil nature of Satan. Likewise, it's happening on the outside, inside of others. And it is an amazing battle, folks. You can't fight this battle of your own. Of ourselves, we really can do nothing. And of ourselves, we know nothing. But you're not going to understand that until you can see and know thyself. You got to know yourself. Beginning of understanding is to know thyself. Keep an eye on you. And it's amazing.
Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, yeah, Streamlabs. Lord, Bibby42. Let's see here. Yes. And just like that, Nick is regulated back to getting the phones, turning on the AC, making the coffee. We had a good run, Ankle Baby. 180 pounds is on the horizon.
Amazing. Thank you.
Malkuth X with a diamond on D Live says, reparations will be paid to the 12 tribes of Israel. All right.
Whatever.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mike Young on Streamlabs. Hey, Jesse, I have an idea for the retailers. They should hide their products in a library or a bookstore because the looters and rioters will never rob a bookstore.
The safest place on this side of heaven.
Let's see here. Malkuth X with a diamond on D-Lab says, tornadoes are the blats of weather. They're here to destroy.
Man, it is, when you really, really see the image there, folks, it's hard, not hard to believe, but it's just so amazing. Just wiped out to the ground, not even halfway. That is strong, serious wind and rain. It's mind-blowing. But thank you.
Joel never did that with a diamond on D-Live asks, what's the Trump doll have to say today?
Joel never did that. It says,
I don't frankly have time for total political correctness. And this country doesn't have time either.
That's right.
So true.
Thank you. The Great White Hope.
Max Lank on Streamlabs with a really important question. Jesse, would you ever smack someone for $100? Amazing.
No, not for $100. What the? Self-defense only.
TTT or Triple T on Streamlabs. JLP, a black man sleeping on the job. What the? Jokes aside, I'm glad to see you're well and back. God bless.
Thank you. I totally appreciate it. Amazing.
Chinese Virus 19 with a diamond on D-Live says, just keep it 55th Street and never commit suicide.
That's right.
Never do it.
Yep.
My knee grows. That's my knee grows.
Oh, okay.
3 words there.
Amazing.
Not 2. They say, welcome back, Jesse.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good to be back. And my body is feeling better and better and better each day. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm making sure I still get the rest. And but all is well. I'm on my way back.
I beat Harpo on Streamlabs. Jesse, don't know if you are aware of it or not, but you apparently have been cloned, according to a YouTuber, and your absence was your clone being updated. Welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'm not aware of that.
Very cool. On Streamlabs, Laud Bibby42 says the Democrats never let a good tragedy go to waste. They are already blaming Republicans on their policies and global warming due to the tornadoes and their damage in the South. What evil, evil people.
Yeah. They can blame the Republican because the Republicans are not going to do anything. Look at it. The Republican Party is absolutely gone. Hopefully during midterm we can change it back by voting out all these people and voting in people who will work for you in the Republican Party and not against you. But the Democrats can do and say whatever they want about the Republicans. The Republicans are not going to do anything because they're in agreement with it. They have the same mindset. Amazing. Thank you.
Big Mama Michelle with a diamond on D-Live says, who stole Mama's ribs?
Big Mama eating up all the ribs while telling you to give your children potato chips or whatever she offered them. Okay.
Abe is Maine. I think maybe that's how you say that.
Abe is Maine?
Something like that. ABEISMAIN.
Okay.
Asks, what does it mean to be walking on water?
Good question. It's when you overcome thoughts, your heart is changed from stone to love, and you start to overcome the vices. Eventually you will, but you got to be patient. And just don't hate and do all things without being angry. Now, I'm sure it's deeper than that, but that's what I mean. But it's just much more. But it really is when you're able to be in the world, but not of it. You're not attached to people, places, and things. God would call that to happen. But really be free of the mind, all thoughts, all lives, all the time, about anything. I mean, it's deeper than that, but that's the gist of it. Okay.
Laud Bibby42 on Streamlabs. You mean to tell me we have a matching grant of $30,000 and they aren't making Nicholas do a bench press? What the? Nick, get on that bench and knock out 180, boy.
It's going to happen. Be patient.